off season was bonus points. You look at the NCAA's last year, they finished 11th overall, but only 1 bonus point in the NCAA tournament. You see a team like Penn State clearly head and shoulders above the rest, 34.5 bonus points. Even Nebraska, though, finishing second with 23. Virginia Tech has talked about needing bonus points if they want to finish in the top 5, top 10 in the NCAAs.
Absolutely. This Virginia Tech match is super important to them, so they're able to get all of their bonus points. Being in the top 11 in the country as a team and getting 1 bonus point is impressive, but imagine how much higher they could be if they had 34.5 bonus points like Penn State.
Being like Penn State is definitely a hard one to achieve, but that's the precedent that every team's shooting for, right? To knock off the best. And so bonus points is key to them. Moving to 141 pounds, Anthony Santaniello for the Panthers. He is wrestling from Virginia Tech. Tom Crook.
Tom Crook took a red shirt last season. We didn't see him compete for the Hokies, but this year he's been on a tear, 15-5 this season. He finished 5th at the Southeast Open, 3rd at the Southern Scuffle, and he's just ready to get himself back on the mat and get himself higher in the rankings.
When looking at how to project a potential winner before a match, this is one of those matches you highlight and say, this could go either way.
Absolutely, this matchup for one, they both have a lot of momentum going into this matchup, and they have a common opponent. They've both wrestled Dylan Chappell from Bucknell this year, and both of them beat him in a decision match. So just going off of that alone, it's still a toss-up. You could flip a coin.
And Chappell is one of the top wrestlers in the NCAA, in the top 33. So certainly a good guy to be a barometer for both these guys. And we mentioned it in the last match, and we're seeing it a lot here too. Some good hand fighting back and forth between the wrestlers.
I feel like that's a very underrated part of wrestling, is trying to see who gets control in this neutral position, because it leads to all of these takedowns that we see. If you're able to snap down off the hands or slide off the hands, it'll help you so much more.
Just under a minute to go in this first period. Still scoreless. Going in on a shot is Crook. Santaniello with the whizzer. Dives down on the ankles. Good job by Crook there. And now he's got the takedown and looking for a cradle.
Santaniello tried so hard to roll through that leg up, and then he just missed and was stuck on his back for a moment. The ref almost started to go down and start looking for a pin, but he was able to get himself out of that situation.
Crook's going to stay right there in this position to hold off any points coming to Santaniello, and a 3-0 lead.
That was just some terrible luck for Santaniello, trying to stay in that whizzer, and then we see the shell start coming through. He tries to roll, and then right there he gets stuck. You see the ref start going down a little. He's trying to work on a takedown, but his head's just too tucked, and he gets stuck in that cradle.
Yeah, I like the hip drop, too, from Crook, and that helped where the Santaniello not be able to hit that full roll. Crook up to his feet, trying to peel the hands. Right on the edge of the mat. Santaniello will drive him out of bounds.
Santaniello coming off of a second-place finish at the Midlands Championships. On his way to that championship match, he defeated number 9 Seth Romney from Cal Poly, which was a huge win for him. It gave him so much momentum going into the rest of that tournament and hopefully into the rest of the season.
First caution on Crook. Santaniello not able to get good position once Crook got to his feet, so gives the escape. 4-0. Crook out in front. Crook trying to move Santaniello around a little bit.
Crook's been very good at wrestling on his toes in this match. You hardly ever see him hanging back, and he's never hanging his hands either. He's trying to stay in control the entire time in neutral.
Santaniello wants to stay upper body on his side of things, trying to work those underhooks and stay up high. Nice ankle pick there from Crook. And Santaniello just unable to defend it. Santaniello will have choice to begin the third period. Look at this smooth ankle pick here from Crook.
This was so nice. You just see Santaniello. He's not changing his levels. He leaves himself wide open, and Crook capitalizes on that takedown, and he's able to stay on top the rest of the period.
Virginia Tech now up to 8 takedowns. The Panthers looking for their first in this match.
And this is just our third weight class. We got 7 more to go.
Virginia Tech looking strong here early on. And this is their first duel since November when they wrestled in the collegiate duels. Since then, they've wrestled in only individual tournaments. And that's something we talked to Coach Roby about. And he mentioned that, you know, it's a mind that they're going to have to adjust, right? Just being able to come in and have to wrestle one match and be ready to go immediately. It's like, not that there's any easy matches in NCAAs, but you know, a lot of times that first one, sometimes you can get warm up a little bit to a degree, where now this one, you're right into it, first match.
Right, this style of wrestling with the spotlight, everyone's just on you. It has to be daunting, and it has to affect you mentally as you start going into these, whereas a tournament, the lights are on, there are 16 other matches happening, so it's just you and your coach in your corner. So this is definitely an adjustment for the Virginia Tech team, whereas the Pitt team is a little bit more duel heavy and less focused on tournaments.
Doing a nice job of riding here is Crook. He's up over a minute on the ride time, but he's going to have to ride for the entire period if he wants to get the major decision. Again, something that Virginia Tech has talked about with those bonus points. This is crucial here for Crook. If he wants to get that bonus, is to ride for this entire 2 minutes. He's got the ride time points secured. Stalling call on Santaniello underneath. For him, he needs to try to get out and get that escape. Avoid another point going to Virginia Tech. But it is not looking good. Crook will ride for the 2 minutes, get the riding time point, win by major decision, 8-0. And that puts the Hokies up 12-0 in this duel.
This is exactly what Coach Roby talked about. They wanted all of these bonus points win, and so far 2/3 of them have been in favor of that goal for this team. However, on the Pitt side of things, you have to get your momentum going somewhere. That was a ranked matchup.